In the last class, we saw some properties of triangle and we learned two theorems which says angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, the two theorems that we studied were angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal, and the second theorem which says the sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Now let us see some examples which are based on this particular or these two theorems. Here the first example says E and F are respectively the midpoints of equal sides AB and AC of triangle ABC. Show that BF is equal to CE. So you are given a triangle ABC and here you have AB equal to AC and you have CE and BF joined together and you have to show that BF is equal to CE. You have to show that BF is equal to CE. What else is given to you is E and F are midpoints of the side AB and AC. Since they are midpoints, this side will be equal to this side or this will be equal to this. We have to prove that BF is equal to CF. Okay. Now, here you are given that BF, so we have to take two triangles which have these two sides. So the triangles that we have to consider is BABF and triangle ACE. So the two triangles we have to take is ABF and ACE because we have to show BF is equal to CE. So these are the two triangles which we have to take, and if we show that these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that these two sides are equal. So which are the different conditions which are required? Okay, one, we have got here that AB is equal to AC, correct? In these two triangles, it is already given that AB is equal to AC. Now we have to find another two conditions. And one condition is both the triangles have the same angle A. Okay, it is a common angle which is there over here. So I can say angle A is equal to angle A. Now we have to find the third condition. Okay, third condition, you don't know anything about the angles, but you are given one information that E is the midpoint of these two sides. So using that we can say find the third condition. So since E and F are midpoints of these two sides respectively, we have here AF is equal to FC and AE is equal to EB, correct? Because they are midpoints. Now we already know that AB is equal to AC. Now AB can be written as AE plus EB, right? Similarly, AC can be written as AF plus FC. So this can be written as AE plus EB is equal to AF plus FC. Okay. So now AE plus EB is the same as AE, correct? So I can substitute that here. So I get AE plus AE is equal to AF plus FC is AF. So AF plus AF. Okay. So you get here 2 times AE is equal to 2 times AF. So it is AE upon AF. Similarly, so I have got here AE is equal to AF, and similarly we can show that EB is equal to FC. Okay. Now the two triangles that we have taken is ABF and ACE, and in these two triangles I got this side equal to this side from these two conditions. So we have got AF is equal to AE, so we can take this as the third condition. So you have here side, angle, side, so 3 conditions you have got. So AF is equal to A is your third condition. So I can say that triangle ABF is congruent to triangle ACE by SAS rule. So from this we can say BF is equal to CE by CP/CT. Okay. So this is how we find three conditions based on whatever information is given to us. Now let us take another example. In an isosceles triangle ABC, you have an isosceles triangle ABC where AB is equal to AC, D and E are points on B. So D and BE are points on BC such that BE is equal to CD. You have to show that AD is equal to AE. So here let us write down what is given to us. It is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB equal to AC and BE equal to CD. What you have to show here? You have to show that AD is equal to AE. Okay. So let us take the two triangles. So one triangle will be ABD, correct? This is one triangle ABD. Now once you fix one triangle, when you want to fix the vertices of the other triangle, you see what is to be proved. AD should be equal to AE. So wherever AD comes, there AE should come, right? So these two sides are fixed. So which is the third side? It is ACE, correct? ABD and ACE. So the third side will be ACE. Now, if we show that these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that these two sides are equal. So let us try to find three conditions to prove that these two triangles are congruent. The first condition is already given to you, that AB is equal to AC. So let us write it down, the first condition. Now, we just saw the theorem that in an isosceles triangle, if the two sides are equal, then the angles opposite to those sides will be equal. So angle P is equal to angle C. What is the reason? Angle opposite to equal sides. Now we have to find the third condition, which is we have to show that this is equal to this. Now see if any condition is given to you here. If you look at the figure, you are given that BE is equal to CD. So you are given BE is equal to CD. So let us use that condition to show that BD is equal to CE. That is to find the third condition. So BE is given to be equal to CD. If you look at the figure, BE is BD plus DE. So let us write it as BD plus DE. What is CD? CD is CE plus ED. So CD is CE plus ED. Now BD plus DE is equal to CE plus ED is the same as DE, correct? First you write E or first you write D, doesn't make a difference. So ED is the same as DE. So DE and DE gets cancelled, and what remains here is BD is equal to CE. So you got the third condition, BD is equal to CE. So now I can say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACE by which test? By SAS congruency rule. So we got that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACE by SAS rule. So I can say AD is equal to AE by CP/CT. Now let us solve some problems from the exercise. The problem that I am going to consider here is the first problem from the exercise. The first problem says, in an isosceles triangle ABC, you are not given the figure, you have to draw here, with AB equal to AC, the bisectors of angle A and angle C intersect each other at O. Join A to O. Show that OB is equal to OC and AO bisects angle A. So you are given an isosceles triangle ABC, okay, such that AB is equal to AC. Then you have bisectors of angle A. So this is bisector of angle A and the bisector of angle C, which intersect each other at this point, which is O. Okay, you have to join A and O. So you have to join A and O. So the figure that you get here is A, B, C, and you have point O here, and you join this with this and like this. This is the figure you get. This is equal to this, and this angle will be equal to this angle, and this angle will be equal to this angle, because it is an angle bisector. So this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle equal to this angle. First we have to show that OB is equal to OC. Okay, to show that OB is equal to OC, we have to take the two angles here. Okay, now to show OB equal to OC, what we will do is, you look at this particular triangle here below. Okay, now we know that in this triangle, since OB and OC are angle bisectors, this angle will be equal to this angle, right? Okay, this angle will be equal to this angle. Now from the theorem we know, if this angles are equal, then sides opposite to those angles will also be equal. So OB will be equal to OC. Okay, so we are using that condition. So OB is, you have to show that OB is equal to OC, and we know that angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Okay, and since OB and OC are angle bisectors, we can say angle OBC is equal to angle OCE. Okay, so since these two angles are equal, even this angle will be equal. So since ABC is equal to angle ACB, half of this angle, which is angle OBC, will also be equal. Okay, since they are equal, the sides which are opposite to that also will be equal. Second, we have to show that AO or AO is the angle bisector of angle A. Okay, what do you have to prove? This is angle bisector, means this angle is equal to this angle is what you have to prove. So we have to show that angle BAO is equal to angle CAO. So we have to show that angle BAO is equal to angle CAO. So let us take these two triangles to prove that. So in triangle OAB, so in triangle OAB and triangle OAC, which are the three conditions you get? AB is already given to be equal to AB, correct? Next you have OA and OA, which is common side to both the triangles. So OA is equal to OA. Which will be the third side? Third is, we have already proved that OB is equal to OB, right? So this side is equal to this side. Okay, so here we have got this and this, three sides equal. So I can say triangle OAB is congruent to triangle OAC by SSS rule. Okay, you can say either by SSS rule, or another thing is, you know that this angle is equal to this angle, so half of this is this angle will be equal to this angle. So also I can say these two triangles are congruent by SAS rule. So since we have got the two triangles congruent, we can say that the corresponding parts are equal. So this angle will be equal to this angle. In other words, OA is the angle bisector of A.